Ah. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. What's up, ST Reviewer? What's up, Riverium? Bro forgot to change the stream. What do you mean? Stream's fine. To me. Are we not still home? Ooh, that is a hot cup of coffee. Alrighty, let's get practicing. You guys know the drill. How we doing today? I don't know if I want to go... Do I want to go armrest down today or up? Decisions. Speaking of rests, I'm gonna grab the headrest here and push it down a little. Does that work? I don't know if I push that up a little bit. It's the only bad part about the chair is I can't use the headrest because of my hat. What's up, Kaeldon? How's it going? What's up, HD? How's it going? 7 in the morning down under. Down in Serpent Land, or whatever it be. What's up, Max? How's it going? Welcome, everybody. You could look at one of my runs. Or you could just look at speedrun.com. Yo, nice turnaround there. Doing well. Got a good work done yesterday. Or, well, I did get a lot of work done yesterday. Also got a lot of work done today. Things are moving at a good pace. One of the sayings I like to attribute to is that when the going gets easy, that's when you go hard. And let me tell you, I am rock hard right now. I mean, like, I'm working really hard. What's up, Muhammad? How's it going? TMI? More like JEI. Just enough information. Thank you. I mean, is that a compliment? I don't know. Welcome to stream, everybody. I got some P-06 for you, and if I'm feeling a little spicy, I might try to sneak in some Mega Mix Mania at the end, but we'll see. Worst, oh yeah, that one can be tough. Yeah. Speaking of tough jumps, this jump sucks here. Thankfully, it's recoverable. Still had the tab up from yesterday. Let's go. Shout out to all the folks who don't turn off their computers. This is my practice playlist of songs that I like. What's up, Rev? What's up, Esther? How you doing? Booted Windows since last night. Well, I know there are people that, like, leave their computers on for months. I'm like, how? Did the clips end? I don't know. I didn't see anything. Unfortunately, with Nightbot, I can't whitelist Twitch clips. Because I would love to be able to just whitelist, like, if people clip my channel. But there's no way to have, like, wild card arguments in Nightbot. Can you send the link? That's why we have Stummo fan clips in the Discord. Yeah, that's fair. Dude. I have seen the new Spider-Man trailer, and that shit looks fucking incredible. I don't even like Spider-Man that much, I'm gonna be honest, and I haven't watched No Way Home, but that is one of the best trailers I have seen, period. Video game, movie, anything. Yeah, I think that's like one of the top comments on there is, you know, it'll be peak when it's depressed, Parker.
Hey, how about going down?
Who are we posting in our main channel?
Thank you.
Did I know that P-06 has an Android port made by Lowfriend? Where did you learn that information, perhaps? Was it from Stelmo98? Oh, wait, that's me. That was the same thing that happened with 100 Facts videos. And that was back when I had the single channel, so I didn't really understand the confusion. You're looking for Stelmo99. Oops.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Ho! Duncan practice. Let's go, baby. All right, we'll do the gauntlet, and then off to Shadow we run.
A laboratory like this?
Donked it! It's going well, going well. Do 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 do. Hope it's going well for you guys too. If it's not, I hope the stream can make your day just a little bit better. Well, regardless if it is or if it isn't, I hope the stream makes your day a little better. That's kind of the whole goal, you know? We got Mirror B in the role, so definitely a good day now. What happened in the previous 97 Stelma? Can we get a ban? Ooh, time for my favorite game. Is it a computer term or a weeb term? Actually sounds like a really funny YouTube video. Is it a computer term or is it an anime term? Yo, what up, Vex? How's it going, bro? The stage really is just so much teleport dashing. I know that's Silver's like whole shebang, but it is so much teleport dashing. Vex in 2026? Vex has been here the last couple streams. Unlike you, Rev. We're still waiting for the cookie return. We already had one redemption arc. Violus is currently on his own side quest as well. I got a job, bruh. Oh, look who's pulling the job card. I remember when I had a job. And you were like, Stelmo, can you race? Can you race, please? I'm bored. And I had to go work at my job. This guy. Your job is being a moderator. No /S. 100% true. You're still unemployed in my heart. Would it be weird if P-06 had 2D segments? Yeah. It would. Just asking, or are you short baiting? The eternal question. Bro, no. See how that makes you feel? That's how I feel whenever I say something and someone in the chat's like, oh, clip farming? Streamer, I think you're clip farming, bro. Are you just trying to get the clip Boo! Yeah, because it's like I'm trying to make some fucking content or something. Not salty.
Good job. I'll go on ahead.
Is it the Ludwig one? Because the Ludwig one is awesome. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I was actually on the ground. Can you please send that? Can you please send that? Because I lost it, and it's very funny. It's in Goku chat? Okay. I'm gonna go on a side quest right now and add it to the overlay.
Let's do this. Yeah.
How do I download this video? This is so annoying.
Perfect.
You're clip farming?
Oh, well, I already got it, Rev, but I appreciate it. God, where's my streaming folder? There it is.
You're clip farming? What happened to being ass?
Where's the
what happened
sound?
to genuinely sucking
you
at
guys can hear
shit
it.
in front of people vulnerably? Fuck this goddamn world, man. If you're a genuine idiot, you're rage baiting. If you genuinely suck at something, you're clip farming. I'm just actually that guy who's fucking bad. That's authentic, genuine ass. I don't have to pretend to be bad. I am bad. I don't have to pretend to be dumb. I am dumb. I went to Arizona State University. I graduated high school with 2.9, and I was in an honors choir class that gave me a 5.0 bump. I have an English degree, the most useless thing you can have, and I still cheated. I didn't want to read Fahrenheit 451. It's 100 pages. I'm not farming. I'm just ass.
Dude, it's so good. It's so fucking true. Fahrenheit 451 is such a hard read, man. I had Panda 2 days ago and it was very good. Alright, let me get a hotkey for this. Wait, is that not what I called it? Where's my... I wish I could just have the source be like universal. I guess I could make a meme scene and then just add it to everything. What did I call this? It should just be in this list. Where's my other, like... Oh. 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 That's weird. Why is it its own? I guess because it's in a group? If you put it in a group on OBS, it changes where it is in the hotkey list. That's certainly interesting. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. Do I have an Alt-C? I'm conflicting with something. What am I conflicting with? I don't know. Alt B? Surely Alt B is fine. Oh, shit. No. I mean, I also do want to have this. So I'll do that. And then this can be... Can I summon Ludwig on command now? I wish I could have it like output in my ears lower than an OBS. How's that, Rev?
I didn't want to read Fahrenheit 451. It's 100 pages. I'm not farming. I'm just ass.
What's up, Malik? How's it going? Do 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 do. American-specific fast food chains? Well, all you're getting with American-specific fast food change is lower quality of whatever it's ripping off and probably loaded with MSG.
Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the attack and counterattack. Darn. Why now?
Let's get those Subway Surfers on the side. Back when I originally split my single channel into the main channel and second channel, I did commentated runs of Sonic, Shadow, and Silver's story, and I did a bit where I put Subway Surfers on the screen. Is the timer not enough for you? The timer, the moving social cues, the input display, the chat moving? Is that really not enough?
I'll show you my real power.
Are we that cooked?
Dr. Eggman, what is he up to this time? It's lost both arms.
Like, does my live split need a camera shake? Like, the live split has 3 timers. Like, how you... Little did you know that the Subway Surfers is actually P-06 and you're meant to just be looking at me the whole time. Like, I think this scene is already oversaturated with too many moving elements, but I kind of need them all.
Dr. Eggman is no match for me.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go. Don't break the searchlights. I won't be able to get outside.
There are 5 searchlights.
Those searchlights seem solid. I'll have to use missiles.
The MLG live splits? Wait. We need the fucking, 1-up sound to play every time I finish a split or something. What's up, Ryan? Clash of Clans over the ring total? I can ask Chaos S. Chaos S. It's his brother. I can ask Chaos if he can put a camera shake on the HUD.
You're in my way.
What's up, Volt? How's it going? Good afternoon. What's up, Ricky? Hit markers per... I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Just every time I complete a split, it's the fucking, oh yeah! That would be so fucking annoying. Oh yeah, we had some bad weather here too. The gold split sound is, oh yeah! I do have it stored now in my ever-growing database of sound effects that I snag. Because sometimes I'm like, ooh, this would be funny. Turns out Sonic has said it at one point or another. Yo, what's up, Chaos? How's it going, bro? Thank you for acknowledging me by my true broutness. I don't think this is gonna make it. Oh, it might. Very close. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't wait for the P-06 XL mod. Started training at home. Let's go. Like, exercising? Oh, yeah! Like I said, I have it, so I could do that. Gym at home? Let's go, bro. I don't get very many golds, I say, as I did get 2 golds yesterday. We'll see, I would have to edit it up. Sorry, I get rainbow splits, because the rainbow split is cooler because it's more movement for our cooked humanity to stare at. Yo, what's up, Miles? How's it going? Pretty soon, we're gonna be looking like the Rev's old HUD. His old, overlay. What's up, Silver? How's it going? Well, I think it'll be a lot cooler. Like, well, not a lot cooler, but it'll be cooler to not have any more updates for P-06 for the sake of mods not having to worry about compatibility for the future. I mean, I'll certainly miss the full feature updates, but I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, we're gonna be doing this like fucking, Sonic Generations and getting like Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 fully recreated in P-06. How's speedrunning going? All right now. I haven't started yet. I'm just practicing at the moment. And, well, it's going because I keep homing attacking these fucking trucks. What's an important stage? Because I want to practice some Sonic since I've been skimping on him. Dusty Desert. Oh yeah, it'll be very cool to have more P-06. Oh, the fucking... the Sonic Adventure... for the gold split, like the Sonic Adventure Supersonic sound effect. Shit, dude, that's a good short soundbite. Thank you for reminding me of that existing. Flamecore the Cavern is not only my favorite song from the 06 OST, which is the second song that plays in Flamecore, but it's also my favorite song in the entire franchise. I break it down a lot more in my exhaustive look at P-06 video, but I absolutely love the less is more ideology with the song, and the guitar solo is actual magic. You will feel blessed after you listen to it. It's so good. Well, no, because it's not particularly high energy. I have been listening to a lot of video game music. I usually cycle between video game music, current pop, and then like the real hard hitters, classic rock, if I need some strong motivation of the day. I'm currently in video game music phase. Who didn't die? Who's not dead? Burpees are absolutely terrible. When I was on the swim team in high school, for swim conditioning, which was like the first 3 weeks where we would just do insane workouts in order to build up, you know, conditioning. Our coach would have us, we had to do it 10 times, and the pool was 25 yards, which I think is 15 meters. So 15 meters long. We'd have to swim down, get out of the pool. And yes, there was a deep end, so like you had to physically like get out of the pool with your own body strength. Do 20 burpees, then hop back in, swim to the other side, do 20 crunches, hop in, swim to the other side, do burpees. It was, whew. I actually used that today. My favorite band of all time foreverness is Led Zeppelin, so I always listen to some Led Zeppelin songs, but other classic rock like Aerosmith, AC/DC, Fleetwood Mac, and then a couple like singles from other bands. What's up, Solid Snook? How's it going? I'm doing 30. Well, if you're going from, like, not exercising at all to doing 30 burpees, you're not going to feel very good tomorrow. In my world, I would want every Sonic character to be able to achieve the same top running speed. I never minded in the classic games that Tails and Knuckles could move as quickly as Sonic could. Like, I don't mind if Sonic has an ability to push him further beyond that limit, like the Spin Dash or the Fire Shield or something. But, like, no matter what character I'm playing as in the Sonic game, I always want to be able to go, you know, somewhat fast. It's kind of the point of the series, right? Can't say I like Black Sabbath that much, but I did find a mashup of A Whole Lot of Love and War Pigs, and that kind of is cool for lifting. It doesn't quite line up, but it's good enough. $36, let's go. Imagine a Sonic game where they keep up with him. You don't have to. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 do that already. And Sonic Mania, I guess. Yeah, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all have the same top speeds in terms of rolling, spin dashing, all that. They function all the same. All right, we're going to do Kingdom Valley, we're going to do Aquatic Base, and then we're going to hop into runs. Why do I use the English dub? Because I speak English. So it's nice knowing what the characters are saying, and I don't mind their voices. Daremaker took me a while to come around to. Houses of the Holy as an album in its entirety took me a while to come around to. I vastly prefer the live, well, in terms of Led Zeppelin in general, I prefer the live performances over their studio versions. Except for the Rain song. The Rain song is really good in studio. But other than the Rain song, every other track on Houses of the Holy, Robert has this stupid filter on his voice. It's like, why do you need to filter one of the most legendary rock singers of all time? And, like, it just sounds really bad. And then it's fucking, you know, they play a song live and it's just fucking magic. Like, song remains the same. So good live. Does this make it? Doesn't. Fool in the Rain is very good, yeah.
Let's try going up.
The only time I've ever watched something in Japanese subtitles is the Pokemon XYZ anime, because the Ashra Ninja theme is like one of my favorite pieces of music ever. And it's like, the English one isn't bad, but the Japanese one is just fucking insane. It's so hype. Wow, quite a diverse palette there, Chaos. SA1 or SA2 or
Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
Tom Petty is also great. Not technically Tom Petty, but if you haven't already, I recommend listening to the George Harrison Memorial of How My Guitar Gently Weeps with Tom Petty and Prince. It's really good. I don't think I would like Ashkradinja that much if the song didn't exist, to be honest with you. I think I've heard a couple of Three Doors Down songs. It confuses me because there's The Doors and Three Doors Down. I think Three Doors Down is the one with, like, Kryptonite and the other one that I can't remember the name of, but they have another one that's also popular. I have not tried Ghost, no. Yeah, Gravity Circuit, dude. Gravity Circuit's so good. I'm trying to see if... I'm trying to dig into the memory banks and see if I can think of what the other song is. Because I know there's another song I've heard. You know, because Kryptonite is... If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? But I'm trying to think of the other one.
The security's tight. Be careful. Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
How much time does P-06 take to master? I am flattered that you think I've mastered P-06, but I can't tell you. Because I don't know. I would have to hear the song to identify it. I don't know the song name. The 2000s was obsessed with the number 3. We had 3 Doors Down, 3 Days Grace, Third Eye Blind. They got the past participle, right? Is that what third is? I think third is past participle. Have I heard of Gunvolt? Do you mean Azura Striker Gunvolt? Like a spiritual Mega Man successor? I've seen it. It looks too busy for me. Like, I watched some gameplay and had a hard time making sense of what I was looking at. I'm not the legendary P-06 guy. That goes to Chaos X. If I have any title, I am the loud P-06 guy. Foo Fighters is great, yep. Stevie Vai. Am I insane or is Stevie Vai... I like how the Foo Fighters is the slowest stuff you listen to. That's nuts. Foo Fighters! Rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins. Do I have a guilty pleasure Sonic game? I was asked this yesterday. I would say by my informational standards of the comments that I get, that Colors is, I guess, well, I guess a guilty pleasure is more a game that I like. That, like, I shouldn't like, but I do like. I don't really think I have one. I would say, like, my craziest Sonic opinion is that I don't like CD. It's the one I've gotten the most pushback on. Which is kind of funny. How things have changed because CD was just, like, pretty much considered garbage after 2011 came out. Okay. to change this. There we go. Are we? We are. Let's compare against those average splits. Without the garbage Sonic games, that's true. Things that are bad in the short term end up being good in the long term. I wonder who says that. Oh my goodness. 2011's absolute cinema. I don't know about that, Chief. 2011 CD still has CD's level design. I imagine that the 7-hour Sonic CD video changed the view for a lot of people. What I'm curious is how many people played the game again after watching that video. Because I would say the perception... Because obviously not everyone who discusses these games, you know, plays them every single day. Like, I'm sure some people who have snapped at me for making fun of CD probably haven't played the game in like 10 years. But that's just how discourse is. It's more about how the game makes you feel than the game's actual quality. You just have to have the tightest sphincter possible for people to push the diamonds through. Yeah, that's why Sonic Digital came out afterward. Isn't that a bit ironic that Sonic CD is released digitally? Neo Metal was revealed for the first time? Neo Metal isn't in CD, or you mean Heroes? Oh, you were talking about Heroes.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
I mean, if I'm honest, you know, I think you're the person that typed that comment as well. I don't play 06. In fact, I strongly dislike 06. I think it is an awful game. P-06 is not anywhere close. It's so funny, too, because I get that all the time. Like, in comments, whenever I say, like, certain Sonic games are bad, they're like, well, you play 06. Or you like 06. And it's like, no, I don't. Which is why I love responding to those comments, because I'm like, I agree with you. It's a terrible game. After dissecting the 06 speedrun, you cannot... 06 is a game where you cannot... Like, basically, as a speed game and as a video game are two completely different games. Because the 06 speedruns barely interact with the quote-unquote intended mechanics of the game. It's a terrible game, but it's giving you a living. Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Project 06 is not Sonic 06. I have been, since day one, fully open about how I think 06 is a terrible game.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Considering how you like your speed games, Esther, that doesn't surprise me that you don't like the P-06 run. Yeah, and it's about to get even more different, that's true. It's fundamentally a different game, but it looks similar. And that's the part that gets the neurons confused. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat jam, stumble jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam and jammer in the chat. And Nightbot, part along with us, and let's rave. But I don't blame you, Silver Sis. Like, from what I can tell, you don't really have mountains of proof that there's some credibility behind your statements, so you gotta intentionally put my opinions down just to feel better about yourself. But, you know, whatever you need, pal. I'm still gonna be here.
snowball. Jump! Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
You managed to break Blaze? What does that mean?
Explode. I gotta be
New
careful when
glitch?
I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster. Dang, there's no time. Let's keep going.
Just leave it to me.
I tried soccer, didn't like soccer. My brother got into water polo, so I got into water polo, quite enjoyed that. I live in one of the, like, 2 cities in the United States, well, lived, I guess, in one of the 2 cities in the United States that actually had water polo, so that was cool. I also swam since I played water polo, because swim was in the fall and water polo was in the spring. Wikipedia is probably your friend, but water polo is like a combination of soccer and handball in water. Because both use the pool, so it would be, and most people who are on the swim team would also play water polo, so it'd be really awkward if the seasons were at the same time. Like, a lot of people also played volleyball and tennis. So, like, the seasons are staggered. All right, Chad, let's get the 360! Woo! Oh, I accidentally did that. Didn't mean to. What's my problem with soccer? Well, I had terrible foot coordination. Because, I always did, like, hand sports. Like, when I was, you know, playing with my dad and my brother in the backyard, we would play, like, the baseballs or, toss the old pigskin back and forth. But I'm really happy I didn't get into soccer, because I would have been really disappointed when getting to the big leagues with soccer, because soccer is unfortunately one of my least favorite sports to watch. Because I get so annoyed that the meta for soccer... Yo, the 95 stream streak. Let's fucking go, Cosmic. Thank you, man. How'd I handle water polo on my glasses? I didn't wear glasses at the time. I didn't get glasses until college, even though I needed them long before. You also don't need to see that far, since I'm nearsighted. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I really don't like baseball and football because I don't like that they're really short bursts of action and then just kind of a lot of nothing until everybody gets back in their spot and sets back up. It's great for television, you know, for ads and shit, but I much prefer continuous sports, which is why I strongly dislike that the meta is to fake penalties in soccer. It's like if there's... Because when I lived in Kansas City, I went to one of the soccer games with some friends, and when the game was actually being played, it was awesome. But I just, oh my god, I hated any time someone faked a fall. What's up, Astro? I did have a lot of friends that played rugby, and rugby looks awesome, but I also value my health. So... See, the amount of break, real deal, the amount of break that there is compared to the amount of game being played is what bothers me.
That was incredible.
Like, I'm sure it's a lot different when you're actually playing the sport. Because, like, with water polo, like, I loved playing water polo, but it was so fucking boring to watch. Since everyone's in the water and swimming, it's so slow.
Whoa, are you all coming out to say hi?
When did they implement the pitch timer?
Gotta hit it once when it comes into view. This bridge is gonna collapse any minute. Whoa, that's not a nice welcome. Piece of cake. No sweat.
Yo, what's up, Cross? How's it going, bro?
Cool. It's raining fire. Let's head into the volcano.
If I have a kid, teach him in my ways of P-06 speedrunning, I'm gonna keep him far away from this game. Last thing I need is to be in competition with a kid.
Whoa, the flame died.
Or I could just have a girl and gender stereotype, but I make the choice, but I don't make the choice, you know?
Knuckles, I'll take care of it.
Oh, yes, less than yesterday? Well, I'm glad it's moving in a positive direction. Sucks that it's going slow, though. 2023 or 24? Dude, thank God.
Thank you, Knuckles.
Anytime I'm watching baseball, I feel like the fucking Incredibles kid. Like, what are you waiting for? I don't know, something amazing, I guess. And that's every pitch. I do already have enough competition against the 2-week-old cousins. It's true.
Too easy.
I'm
No sweat.
just lucky that they're not old enough to create content yet. Because if they were, I'd be screwed.
Son, should you save the train before chasing after me?
Eggman. Ah, I'd better go help. Gotta hurry.
I don't know what getting wabi-sabi means.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
The year of last release, No, don't worry. Just like most other games, when you drop the last release chaos is you're gonna be getting bug reports and seeing speedruns from like 30 plus people for 2 weeks, and then they're gonna drop off and
Speed up.
hound the next thing. Because the days of connecting with the game are over. Don't die, it's bad for you. When the goal is to stay alive, yes, it is bad. There are no intentional deaths in P-06 other than all stories 100%. And I guess Shadow 100%, but that's technically not a category, so...
Too easy. No sweat.
Who has the world record in P-06 for all categories? Several different people. There's not a single sweep.
Let's run straight up.
Your mom? Oh! You always throw me off balance, Malik, because you're around super regularly, but you ask me, like, questions that I feel we've gone over before. Why don't you just commit everything to memory, man?
We're getting out of the game.
Muscle Man, my mom? It's good you put that Kappa there. And have a life outside watching me. It's a good thing you put that Kappa there.
Let's rip. Elise, are you all right? Yes. Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water. There's a route here.
I was really upset that Amazon never came in yesterday. I'm wearing green today because my shirt's clean now. This is a new shirt. Oh, hello. I did have a coffee. Did you get me a coffee? I'll have a second coffee. Oh, thank you so much. Ooh. Ooh. Speaking my language. Oh, I'm gonna love it then. No, I just think that you think it's gross. Thank you so much. Why did you get me a coffee?
Let's try going up.
But hey, you're home now. Yes. Amazon would probably call you mean names. Amazon has never been mean to me in his life. Nicest man I know.
Leave it to me.
Do I know what the kids say these days? Well, since 6-7 is dead, I don't know. You're funny, Malik. The kids and teens just watch for like 10 seconds. And then when I haven't said any words for the last 10 seconds, they go to the next thing. That is tasty. Yeah, I like it.
Those enemies seem to be protecting the door for some reason. Looks like I've got to defeat them first.
He's one of the nicest people I know. It's a facade. I think if I'm using the word correctly, Amazon's a bit of a tsundere, you know?
Let's try going up.
Dude. Well, I had my own cup of, black cup of Joe at home, but then Haley got me a Dutch Bros, not sponsored, sugar-free hazelnut, or no sugar added? Castle Skip Pog, by the way. Okay. So it's sugar-free hazelnut vanilla? Just hazelnut. Sugar-free hazelnut with protein milk. What is a tsundere? Check my Mega Mix Mania video. I have the definition on there. Razor Sonic's actually just trapped in the white padded room right now, in the form of YouTube chat. If you use Linux to run a Windows virtual machine, you can then play it. Questions? Is that Snake? Questions? I don't know, because I've only ever used Windows. I'm too stupid for Linux, so I have to deal with whatever slop Microsoft throws at me. Nano machines. Metal Gear.
That was incredible.
What's the fucking girl's name in Metal Gear Solid? Noemi? I almost said Nominee, but that's not right.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
No, the one where Gray Fox is her brother. Naomi. Naomi is her name.
This used to be a soul.
Psycho Mantis. You have been playing a lot of Super Mario Sunshine, haven't you?
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slow
Anytime I think about Metal Gear, I keep wanting to look up all the different things that Psycho Mantis can say, and I keep forgetting to do that. And I've been doing that for about 15 years now. I gotta treat Metal Gear like the Star Wars prequel movies, where it's more fun for me to watch like a synopsis and interpretation of people on YouTube's version of the story rather than actually playing the game. I would play 1. Because I feel like Metal Gear Solid, from what I've seen, looks like a video game. And then every Metal Gear game after that, other than 3, also looks like a video game. The prequels, oh man. The prequels are not better than the original trilogy by a mile. I really like the story of the prequels, but I much prefer the story of the prequels when it's a reinterpretation by someone on YouTube rather than how it's actually executed in the movies, because it's terrible in the movies. Original trilogy is absolutely on top. After watching them for the first time in like probably 5 to 10 years with Haley, that's so great. It's honestly when I had the mindset change, because I used to think A New Hope was really boring, but I kind of realized on the rewatch of the original trilogy that, like, A New Hope doesn't care about you. Like, you are just thrown into this alien world, and you have to make sense of it, and that's so cool to me. And of course, just the general idea of that it's a textbook hero's journey in an alien world, so you have a familiar story in an unfamiliar setting. And all that. Can't stand the originals, what? Dude, I don't... Have you seen the acting in the prequels? They're killing younglings.
That was incredible.
Like, come on, man. Which is funny because I love Ewan McGregor. I love Ewan McGregor. I love Ian McDermott, and I love Hayden Christensen. I think they're all awesome.
pieces on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming. Yeah. Whoa!
No, I have never had any interest in Ted because it just looks like a different flavor of Family Guy. Pretty sure Seth MacFarlane voices the bear, too. I don't think Keanu's shadow in the movie was bad, but yeah, Hayden Christensen would probably have been my celeb pick. Correction Cross, the last, I want to say 30 minutes of Revenge of the Sith is cool. Whenever the fights start happening is when it's dope. You know, I'd even give you from the moment Mace Windu's dies onward.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know right away.
That's because nobody else is running the game, Malik.
Well, not bad.
I withhold my power on Shadow's story just so Philip can remain on top.
I'll show you my real power.
The Greatest Showman, I watched for the first time very recently, and I loved it. That was a great movie.
What is he up to this time? It's lost both arms. That's my chance.
Hugh Jackman's just so goddamn likable. And I got to see Troy Bolton in Ye Old Times.
The door up ahead leads into the base. There should be a switch somewhere.
The Shadow 05 expert mode run is really cool. Like, I don't remember, I don't think it's glitchless. Correction, Cross. Christopher Lee is the best Sith out there. Well, I don't know if the expert mode runs that I saw were glitchless. Because allegedly, according to Reddit, with I think 10 upvotes, which means it's true, is that I popularized Shadow's expert mode. But the reason I made that video at all is because I randomly stumbled upon Blazin' Zeddy's expert mode glitchless speedrun.
Yes.
Because I watched it, and I was like, oh, what is expert mode like? I'd never heard of that before. And then I was watching the movement, and I was like, yo, this game's kind of sick when it doesn't have all the bad stuff. Good luck, Dono. Enjoy A-ranking the Artificial Chaos mission. Incoming, the Artificial Chaos mission isn't that bad when you've played the mission 100 times and have all their locations committed to memory.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me. That robot will throw bombs at you from the wall. Be careful.
Shadow 05's your favorite Sonic game? Hey, I'm glad the bar's low for you. I jest. Well, half jest. I do wish I could enjoy more games. I'm happy that Shadow rose in the ranks for me, though, once I discovered the dopeness of expert mode.
Let's get going.
You can use this vehicle to get across the lake.
If the bar was low, my favorite would be Adventure. Yo, Rev and Ibuprofen just screaming from the 06 and Shadow 05 room. Every other Sonic game is bad! The series peaked in 2005 and 6. Incoming, they hated him because he said the truth meme. What's up, Zans? Welcome back. I absolutely agree, Mario's cousin. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. It just kind of sucks for the people who like the gameplay. Spectacle does so. Who, Christopher Lee? Yeah, he seemed like a very well put together person. And I mean, when you got Sir in your title, like, in the modern day, that's pretty badass.
Yes.
I'll settle for advanced too.
Not even a challenge.
Advanced 2 is so dope.
You're in my way.
I also love that if you watch old interviews of, like Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford talking about Star Wars, like the original trilogy, I just love how every actor absolutely dogs on George Lucas's dialogue writing. Because, like, every interview, they're like, dude, this is so trash. Please change it. Advanced 3 is worse, but it has the team mechanic, which annoys me.
Those things will crawl along the walls and sewers that jump subways. Better watch out.
Advanced 2 takes the longer than average Sonic game time to learn. I did, Joe. Haley got me this shirt from Sam's. It's quite comfortable. I think this makes it. Let's go, baby. Beats isn't here today? Yeah, Beats deep in the RE9. I can't say that I'm not enjoying when I get the random DM from Beats. That's an RE9 meme, though. It took me 23 hours. Oh, man, bro clocked it like a 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to eventually do a Resident Evil marathon. I do owe you guys an RE4 stream. May happen next week, may happen later. A lot of my stream schedule, like what I am going to be streaming, depends on if I get into GDQ or not, which of course I don't know until May. But I'm going to practice as if I am in GDQ until I know for sure, as always. Well, they also kind of, like, had to make Shadow's speed cap so high because of the gunplay and the missions. Like, you couldn't really be spin dashing around and doing all that while also shooting stuff. I would love to have a sophomore adventure at GDQ, yeah, with all stories. Doing just Shadow or Silver's any percent wouldn't have the same flair, but I am gonna make it an option for them since the bid war between Sonic, Shadow, and Silver raised a lot of money. Because a good amount of, like, Sonic stuff has changed since I last showed it off. Like, we don't use Supersonic Wave Ocean anymore. Flame core route has changed. Aquatic base is cleaned up. Since after my run, Hamter and Meep, like, cooked through that stage. You can spam to a limit there, Razor Sonic. We don't want to make the chat experience worse for other people, so consider this your warning. I will continue to eat random grass, as you should. Yes, the uninhibited Chaos Lance one-hits any enemy. Regular Chaos Lance, you have to charge it to one-hit any enemy. And it only fires one. Uninhibited mode fires 5. They're set against the average. Because green splits is better for viewer retention and also makes me not sad that they're red all the time. This run feels pretty good. Like the shadow part anyway. It's my all stories any percent is a very tough run to beat. All 3 of the times are very good.
Yes.
P-06 running? Play the game. Since I don't like speedrunning in a general sense, my advice would be different, that I recommend doing full game runs without resetting. Because I've seen it with a lot of speedrunners, not just for P-06, but for other games. They get caught in the trap of ILing certain stages and doing them to perfection, and then they try full game runs. And when their stage doesn't go perfectly, they just, like, quit. Oh my god, yeah, I remember watching you do attempts. Have a good night, ST Reviewer. So I definitely recommend as early as possible just doing full game runs, even if it's ass. I also think that's why the 2-week speedrunner cycle exists. With games as well. Well, that's the beauty of doing the full game runs, is that you naturally learn the backups and stuff. I'm not saying, like, don't practice stages individually. That's what I do at the beginning of streams. But, like, I think, like, if you truly want to, like, get into a game, like, switching to full game runs as quickly as possible is the move. For me, I think, like, the perfect speed running length is anywhere between 45 and an hour and 15 minutes as well. Which, All Stories 80% fits right into that. Because it's, like, long enough to where if you make minor mistakes, it's not, like, gonna kill the run. But short enough to where you can do several attempts in a couple hours, you know? Unless, obviously, you're playing, like, Super Metroid or Super Mario 64, then every frame counts, but... maybe.
Nice.
I don't know.
Stelmo to pet.
Yo, Spielzy, thanks so much for the 4 months, man. I appreciate you. How you doing? Thank you for the pet. I'll make sure to forward it to Bonzo as soon as possible. The answer would be no, though, because of, like, springs and stuff. The vehicles can't interact with those. Like, if you're like, whoa, you just use the hang glider. Well, then yeah, because the hang glider can just fly wherever it wants. So you just fly over everything. So like, if that challenge were to happen, I would limit the hang glider to the sections it's bound to. The hang glider would be quite funny in like aquatic base though. You would have to not ram into everything. As seen in the Lost Chow mod for the game. Yeah, the challenge would kind of be like, alright, I've exhausted every option. Time to grab the glider. Oh, I got bad news. I gotta go to the bathroom. Which means we're holding drinking any more liquid for the moment. I got 20 minutes to go. Actually, a little bit more than that. Hello, Mr. DX. That is the classic rev move. Let's make it not the classic rev move, so you actually speedrun a game. How's Kariru doing? I haven't heard from him in a while. He's doing good? Awesome. I just imagine we're in an out of P-06 phase again. So I'll see him soon. Maybe if I actually do take up the offer on that Unleashed Day Stage LTS, we'll probably see him. Oh, it comes out for Fighter Z sessions? True.
Okay, we'll find Omega soon. Hang in there.
You know, I wonder if that's why Sonic speedrunning isn't as popular, even though, like, the games are designed for it, is because there aren't a huge amount of Sonic games that have LTS or NMG or glitchless categories. Because Heroes does, Shadow Gens does. Those are the only two I can think of right now. I guess Shadow the Hedgehog does as well. I wouldn't run RE4 because that's... It kind of removes the RPG element. It's the same reason that I would never run Pokemon. It's like the fun in RE4 for me is like trying out the different guns and just being a goober and doing different combinations. And probably because there's like no streamer really running it. I'd be curious to see. Maybe if I do a sub goal again for learning a Sonic speedrun, I'd limit it to like adventure glitchless if there is one for Sonic Story or like Hero Story. What's up, Marco? It's going well for me, man. How's it going for you? Is Potential Man like a character or is it like the meme? Like obviously I know like the meme, like game had potential, but
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
it's just a meme. Okay, I didn't know For some reason, like, I hear Potential Man and I think of Invincible, even though I've never seen it.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand wave. Omega.
It's going great. Good to hear, man. Even though it's going great, I hope the stream can elevate you even more, even if it's just by a little. For me, I wouldn't say that, like, a glitchless speedrun is optimal. I actually think that it's the other end of the spectrum to, like, a super glitched any percent, where, like, glitchless is cool to see once in a game. NMG is just, like, the happy medium. Wait, is it like that one guy that starts every podcast clip with "if"? Because I know what you're talking about, if that's true. No? Okay. Yo, nice. Gotcha. Thank you for the education. Always glad that I can stay informed on the latest dank memes. I didn't hit the switch. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Brutal. Brutal. Get up there, Omega. Come on, buddy. Ugh. There it is. NMG runs are fun to run, but not to watch. I disagree. I think NMG is super cool to watch. I would say other people agree too, since P-06 is essentially an NMG game, and people watch it. Well, other than that silver bullshit in Kingdom Valley. No major glitches, yeah. No, my time save! A spring would be nice there. Yesterday, I suggested to Chaos that in Silver's Dusty Desert, if there were some sort of shield on the final ball hole so the player wouldn't fall into it. Because it feels a little bit weird that, like, in your goal, you can accidentally kill yourself. And he said, oh, you mean baby mode? So I think a spring there would also fall into baby mode.
This lotus will throw you high in the air.
I'm not even trashing you. I'm just like, based on, I'm using prior knowledge to bring upon new. What a dickhole of a dev. No, I wasn't. I don't disagree with you. I was just curious on your thoughts on that when I suggested it yesterday. You're not that mean of a dev. Most of the time. I give it a solid 70%, maybe even 69%. Well, I mean, Mayo, like, if you know how to avoid it, then it's not a problem. So it's fine. That's usually what I hear. Hey, you just know how to avoid the problem, then it's not a problem. All right, Razor, I'll give you, this will be your last warning. Like, you can try to be a little funny, but your comments are just coming off as spam. So if you keep going with them, I'll just ban you, since it's ruining the experience for other chatters. Hmm.
Leave this to me.
Kids know 6.7, real ones know 7.8. True. The best part about that critique is that it's so true. I always despise when I get to the water time of Hoenn.
This is nowhere near over.
Real ones know 7, 8, 9. Yo, both the dads of the chat. Let's go.
This whole area is destroyed.
Let's do this quickly. Please. Watch out for things flying out of the tornado.
Yeah, the dads had a synchronization moment. Shouldn't have done that. Kind of forgot I had to go to the bathroom. Not even trying to spam? Your previous comment. I'm excited for the future of the game because if Chaos releases the source code, I know someone's gonna recreate 06 from the ground up. You do understand what P-06 is, right?
If I can hit that ball with this. Those enemies look like they're guarding that cave. It seems I'll need to defeat them first. I've got to hurry. Great!
I think there might have been a lack of
That was easy.
lack of something, I don't know. Alright, see you, me Dolphin. Thank you for the good luck.
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger. I can use my psycho.
Okay, well, we don't have to be mean. Just because you can be mean to people elsewhere on the internet doesn't mean this is a place for it.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Unless you're making fun of me, because I could take it! Oh, I wouldn't say no bullying environment.
I feel it. Sonic was here.
Less, preying on a clear moment of weakness.
That robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy.
Twitch is literally the better chat experience.
I'll destroy all of you. There's gotta be a switch around here.
Well, I guess it might be a controversial take, but I definitely subscribe to a little bit of bullying being a good and healthy thing, because there's a little bit of bullying provides the social corrections.
If I'm not careful,
I'm not talking about wedging your underwear and asking for your lunch money, but
Shield is in place. Attack when the defenses are down.
I might be able to make a path.
without social corrections, well, it's hard to be sociable. Will I ever try frontier speedrunning? Absolutely not.
Let's start by getting rid of them. Well, I guess that's done.
Pong speedrunning? Maybe.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there. Great!
Yay!
I would maybe fuck with it, but I'd also, you know, kind of have to like the game in order to want to learn it. Frontiers would probably give me the same results as learning Lost World, and learning Lost World was not fun. I don't want to spend even 10 hours of my time learning a game I don't like to maybe get something out of it. Seems like a waste of my time. I was definitely disappointed with my revisit to Mario Galaxy 2. I think worse of the game than I did before. Which is unfortunate since it's considered Miyamoto's gift to man. But like, I went into my playthrough of Galaxy 2, you know, knowing it's hyperbolized, obviously. But it was a shame. It was probably trying to do it all in one sitting, that was the problem. Mario Galaxy 1's a lot more digestible.
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
A lot of open world games kind of just turn into having tricks that allow you to just turn it into a linear go from one spot to the next. Like Skyrim, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Frontiers all have that same element. Well, Frontiers isn't open world. Well, it is open world, but it's segmented open world. It's like 5 Great Plateaus in a trench coat. Yeah, the idea is so sick. The thing with Frontiers is, like, I'd like to actually do movement in a Sonic game with interesting level design. And while I get jollies, like, spin dashing around Kronos Island for 10 minutes, it doesn't really...
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door. I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis.
Ooh, that was really good.
It looks like I can jump up and grind them.
Yo, when's the no decelerate collision category coming? Well, for me, like, Kronos and Rhea are the only islands with, like, interesting design, because you're not getting thrown into 2D sections all the time. Kronos and Rhea are the same island.
That was easy.
Rhea was the most interesting to me because it has stuff. The underground Ares area is cool, I guess. It's kind of all it's got. Yeah, Rhea has super interesting terrain.
Shadow, I'll be looking out for your truth.
Chaos Island 1 is so good in Shadow Gens. Except it was the perfect opportunity to take advantage of the fucking limestone area, and they didn't. It's just in the background of Chaos Island 2, and that's really unfortunate. Oh, visually distinct area? Have more gray, please. I heard you like more gray.
Looks like I can go down. Those enemies look like they're guarding that door.
Yeah, when's the piss filter coming back? Thoughts on AI images? With the piss filter? Well, I don't look at AI images anyway. So, I guess no comment, since that's a subset.
Looks like I need to wipe out the enemy.
Is that 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. It's the color correction some Xbox 360 games have. If you want a Sonic example, Unleashed Recompiled has a setting to turn it on and off. When you turn it on and look at it, and then immediately turn it off, you'll see why it's called the piss filter. Maybe. For Omega sections, his speed is fine. His ground speed. You hate AI? Well, I'm not really saying, like, you should hate AI like I do. I also don't hate AI, I just don't think it has any place in art.
This building's crumbling. Let's clean up this trash.
You're like an AI boomer? Well, my generation was cell phones. Like, I have a very distinct memory of pre-cell phone and post-cell phone.
I should have realized Eggman's scheme. I'll take it from here.
I can't say I really like the idea of using AI for concept art either. I would rather just look at other people's inspiration. Castle skip pog number 2. Go sick.
Good job.
There we are.
I'll go on ahead.
Oh, I recommend I recommend watching Hank Green's video about the AI and water shit if you use that as a reason for why to hate it.
Leave this up to me. You go after me. Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
And I also think it's less on the AI for spreading misinformation and more on us for being too lazy to actually fact check it. Because misinformation is not a new thing.
The ground is unstable.
Yo, Windows 11 stutter.
Probably because of the hand. I'll take care of this. Get out of my way.
Oh, you mean like the Sonic's tier list, the Sonic game or something? Those videos? 'Cause they're funny. If they were just like cringe and bad, then they'd be poo-pooed, but they're funny, so. There's also an overwhelming amount of people that don't mind like AI use in art. I have to fabricate a Windows 11 stutter. When am I gonna play Hollow Knight and Silk Song? Eventually.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
Well, Critch, it's trained on humans, and there are plenty of humans that can say things blatantly wrong and be confident in them.
What is that thing?
Yeah, it was kind of late, wasn't it?
Out of time.
That's what I read about somewhere, at least. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty flimsy. When you talk about it like that. Welcome back. I have played Spider-Man PS4 on the PS4. I haven't played it on stream.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the...
I never take anything a human says as 100% certainty.
I'll have to get closer and use my power directly.
Varying degrees of levels of confidence. Nor do I think anyone should take what I say with 100% certainty either.
Nice job.
Now all I have to do is take him down.
Certainly take stuff with high levels of certainty, but not 100. What would make you think that? A little bit.
Perfect.
The Ibris trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be
I think that's just what happens, Cross, with the delay. You'd have to come over to Twitch for less delay. Because I have the, like, both the OBS setting and the YouTube streaming setting to be on low latency, so I don't know why. There's so much.
Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the attack and counter.
Twitch chat plus YouTube stream, damn right. But I guess it's kind of the bad right now because the YouTube stream has the latency.
Darn. Why?
If you need that direct dopamine from getting recognized by a guy on webcam.
Hey, are you trying to crash on purpose?
Well, I mean, not to be pushy, but you could throw a couple bucks my way and then you wouldn't see ads. Dude, that happens a lot on YouTube chat. You'd be surprised. Like, someone comes in and types a message and then, no kidding, like 10 seconds later, does this guy read YouTube chat? All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Stand up, stretch, get yourself a snack, all that good shit. I'll be right back with more Sonic in a moment. Thank you all for being here. Always appreciate it.
That was so-so.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you. Yo, patience. We're here, and we're gaming. Isn't he supposed to be streaming? Oh yeah, YouTube chat is full of a lot of kids. What's up, Frank? How's it going, bro? See, we got time for another All Stories run, or Sonic Mega Mix Mania is also a thing. Decisions. Do I want the view count, or do I want to play Mega Mix Mania? Is the real question. Yo, what's up, KJ? It's your favorite Sonic streamer? I don't see Emerald or Alpha Dolphin anywhere. Yeah, why not? I've done all P-06 2 days in a row. Let's do some Mega Mix. I have to actually manually split? Gross. Mega Mix Mania. Oh, I didn't have Steam open. Oh, hello, Death Stranding 2. Kissing the baby. It's okay, it's still Sonic, don't run away. It's really cool. And also really quiet? No, Is the game quiet? Let's crank her up one. There we go. That's better. We're just gonna go for it, methinks. I'll just change this to Sonic Mania. Incoming P-06 looks a little weird. Jokes. Coming in hot. No! I didn't start the timer right. No! Back. Go back. What's up, Sonic Go? How's it going? Some Mega Peak Mania? You goddamn right. Let's do this. I haven't played the game in like a week, so I'm sure this run's gonna go amazing. It was gonna be this weekend, but my friend got me tickets to an ostrich race festival? What? Let's turn Mania into a good game. It's bait, it's bait, it's bait. If you hate classic Sonic, then you and Rev are really good friends. I did not want to go this way. Get me out. The time save? No! Oh, this is not looking good. I wanted the fire shield. Oh. You like classic Sonic, like CD and Chaotix? Yeah. Definitely not your camp then. Because this is the good classic Sonic game philosophy. You like Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Alright. I'll half listen to you, since you're half joking. I don't really care. I like that I have more classic Sonic games to play. Wow, sick. Good. It's like the first time I've ever had it jump dash instead of homing attack. It's okay. First run of the night doesn't count unless it's good. Oh, god damn it. That was just all me. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna reset. We have time to full reset, so I think I'll full reset. Just like the first pancake, true. My first pancake usually tends to be better than future pancakes, though. Because whenever I make pancakes, fuck it. I'll add time on to the end. I'll split at the end later. I usually have the heat too low when I make a pancake, and then I turn it up for future pancakes, and then I burn them. Yo, sick. This is not where I wanted to be, but I can make it work. That's gotta be like 2 people. I can't imagine there's that big of a crowd. Social media and the human brain do a really good job of exacerbating the amount of people that share an opinion. First run of the night doesn't count. Unless it's good, obviously. Oh. I need this. Oh, guess we're taking middle route. I don't know why my light dash broke there. That's probably the most finicky spot I've seen in the whole game. Over my, like, probably 15 times through the stage at this point I've had. Is this worth it? I can't. Yes, it is. Because we go up. Maybe way more defensive of my opinions. Unfortunately, obviously, I don't know how old you are, but I do have an average age range. I have analytics on average age range, and unfortunately, it's just a thing that comes with age. But it's something that the sooner you realize it, the better it makes your life as to how little other people's opinions actually matter. And the most important thing is you can absolutely still care about what other people are saying, but the skill is learning that what other people say, even if you care, don't let it affect what you do or what you like or whatever. Because I think for humans, all people care. It's just like hardwired into our genealogy that we do care, being social creatures, what other people think of us. And to say you don't care is just being in denial. So you can care and just not have it affect you. Or change what you do, rather. It's probably a better way to put it. We are mega mixing Armenia. It's funny because the light dash in this game feels like the Adventure 2 light dash, and it has that same problem as the Adventure 2 light dash, where it feels like the chain just breaks for some reason. Even though it has no reason to. Why is Sonic Origins such a fast game? Because Sonic games are short? Well, you're gonna hate my advice, but my advice is to stop using it. I don't even care if that means, you know, you don't come and hang out at the stream. Like, I used to use social media all the time. I was looking down at my phone 24/7, man. To the point where I developed ADHD symptoms without even having it, because when I stopped using social media, all of the symptoms went away. In fact, I have a video in my rants playlist, Ibuprofen, where I talk about Sonic fans and social media. It's like an 8-minute watch, and I give some tips that helped me break free from the social media trap. So, I recommend giving that a watch. Hopefully it'll give you the activation energy. Because it sounds like it's poisoning you, from what you've told me anyway. Not that I actually know you or anything, so I could be wrong. Yo, nice. See you, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out with us. Even though it was a bad Sunny Shores, this is a really good Dark Fortress. Mario! Wow, I'm getting all the things. I go over it pretty well in my Mega Mix Mania video. Honestly, I get that question a lot, so I might just, I think that's something I do need to do more for the main channel, as I'm seeing doing, like, the iceberg stuff, is taking clips from my videos and turning them into shorts. Because I answer a lot of, like, common questions in my main channel videos, but obviously folks don't watch them as much as the shorts. No, I don't. My job is to answer questions. I'm just saying that there's a more concise way to find my opinion without having to and ah. I'll warn that iceberg videos are a lot of work, and I would not have done that had it not been a sub goal. Because holy fuck. Yeah, it's awesome that Mario's the optimal route. It skips so much of the level. This is also not the optimal route, but it's the route I know, which means it's the fastest for me. I complete the stage in under a minute, so... I'm pretty sure the current run that's on the leaderboards for Sonic Any % also completes this stage in a minute, so... It's a different route, but... Yeah, same ends, similar time, works for me. I don't know if an iceberg video is particularly good for people to view your perspective on things, like just make a retrospective video or just make a I like Shadow the Hedgehog and no one can stop me video or something. I don't know. Since an iceberg is sort of more factual than it is opinion-based. How do you skip Chaos Island? In what context? And Frontiers and Shadow Gens? Because in Shadow Gens, the answer is you can't, as far as I know. You can skip Doomwing, though. Compilation video of related shorts? Are you talking about me? Or what? In general? I mean, I have thought about that maybe I should save, like, the replay of, like... Because, like, I use a replay buffer to grab a clip from the stream and then turn that into a short. Like, maybe it might be worth just saving the replay buffer and then uploading the ones that are popular shorts into a short highlight on the Stelmo show. I don't know. Oh, that's what you want to do, then great. It's just based on the only knowledge of your previous message being, I want people to understand my perspective and my opinion on Shadow 05. It's just that I don't think an iceberg video does a good job doing that.
It's showtime.
Convey what you mean without an example? I mean, you could just make, like, a retrospective video. Title it Shadow the Hedgehog, an underrated masterpiece. I hear that does well. Yo, sick. I really should, like, peel out there or something. Yeah, sure. The way your message read, it made it sound like you wanted to make a video about what Shadow the Hedgehog means to you. Not like just your opinion on elements from the game. Oops. Gotta go this way. Thank you, Light Dash. Probably shouldn't have Light Dashed on that. Oh, I needed to go up there. Oh, guess we're going down. Well, you got 2 videos. There you go. I think I can light dash there and it sends me up those. I need to get over here. Yep. Brutal. Mega Mix Mania is very fun. Yeah, sick. If you want to see more of it, I have a main channel video. It's my most recent one about this. Goes into more detail on it. Yeah, it's a combination of the Mania sprites, and some are taken from Sonic Mania Addendum, which I don't know what's going on with Sonic Mania Addendum. It was originally a mod for the decomp, and then there are plans to move it to just the Steam version. Mania Addendum's like really cool though. Not that Mania needs mods, but what Addendum did for it was pretty neat. I haven't seen it, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what it's like. A Mega Mix Mania iceberg? I don't think the project's popular enough for me to want to do that. I would have to be more popular to do something like that. There is a ton of stuff I could talk about with Mega Mix Mania, though, with how long this mod's been in development. Iceberg videos are a lot of work, and I already have like 6 main channel video topics that I have to cleave through. So maybe later. Well, Mega Mix Mania takes the inspiration from the classic Sonic games, so Sonic Team absolutely good. I started production on it in October. Probably wrote the script before that, so 6 months. In addition to all the other things that I do. Like streaming and making shorts and other videos. Smaller videos that I made in the meantime. Very lucky there. If I were less familiar with P-06, the iceberg probably would have taken longer to make in all honesty, but I was able to do a lot of things off-rip because, well, I've been so baked into P-06 for so long that I knew a lot of things just out of it. Like, if I did an iceberg for Mega Mix Mania, it would probably take even longer because I would have to do a lot more research than I would for P-06. Yeah, I'm actually a bit disappointed at the view count of the video. Like, I'm kind of surprised, because normally the January P-06 videos that I've made in the past do very well, but Iceberg didn't. unfortunately. It's just another video to add to the catalog, though. Doo-doo. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. I don't know if this is faster than taking the top route there. Because there are some situations where taking, like, the almost top route is faster than taking the top route. I don't know if this is worth it. Well, none of the other movesets are intrusive, I guess, other than Sonic's, if you don't like the homing attack. There was a mod for version 1.0 that restored Sonic's old moveset, so I actually think if you just delete the right file in the Mega Mix Mania folder, you can play with Sonic's normal moveset. You'd get soft lock, though, since there are some points where you need the light dash. Because really what that's saying is you just want drop dash instead of homing attack.
It's showtime.
Yeah, the originality is the same thing I knock Mania for as well. It's definitely the point that's gotten worse over time, because I didn't give a fuck. We had just a really good Sonic game in 2017. I didn't give a shit that I was running through Green Hill again. But even if the level themes were similar, the level design in the game is mostly top-notch. Oh, Mania is a fantastic introduction to 2D Sonic, yeah. Like my videos and shorts? Hey, thanks, man. Best way to support so you get more videos and shorts is doing the free stuff. The liking, the subbing, sharing it, all that. Always appreciate it, and it makes the content better for you guys. Which is the most important thing, of course. I think that this is my calling, so working as hard as I can to keep the quality up. And for it to continue to get better. Oops. Oops. I think there's a top route above all this stuff that I'm missing. And I think that kind of takes me to it. I could have just like dashed there. All things considered. Yes, that's what I need to do. I always miss this one. Do 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 do. Oh my god, is that Sonic CD music? Oh, rip. Mega Mix Mania kind of reminds me, in terms of, like, its difficulty, like Renegade Platinum. Like, it's almost like the devs made the level design, and then when they figured out, like, when they started playtesting all these levels, when they found things for the playtest, like common things the playtesters would do, they specifically crafted obstacles to annoy you with the common traps. Because it's like there's so many enemies that are just enemies, item boxes, all that stuff that's just perfectly placed in this game to fuck with you. Which I love. I wouldn't say Team Dark is that intricate. Normally, Team Dark just was like, oh, this was a non-armored guy in Sonic's story. Guess what? It's an armored guy in Team Dark. That's pretty watered down from what I was saying. It's not more enemies. Well, it probably is more enemies, but it's just more hazards in general. What's crazy about Mega Mix Mania, though, is if you get it, if you avoid all the hazards, like, these levels become ridiculously short compared to your first playthrough. That's what I wanted, yes. Oh, well, I needed to jump there, but whatever. That's fine, this gets us back up here. God, the music in this game is so good. Ah, nice. It is really rewarding, but like this was sort of like this game feels like it gives that first time Sonic experience with the classic games. Like, for people who have played the shit out of classic Sonic, like, this game challenges you in the same way that, like, your first time through 3 and K would challenge you. So, the hazards have been, you know, up to notch since the classic Sonic stuff is probably easy for folks playing the game at this point. Which can make it a bit off-putting for newcomers, but there are other characters. Like, Shadow's definitely a pretty rewarding, first character to play as in the game. I'd say he's probably the easy mode alongside, I would say Tails isn't really the easy mode. The flight definitely makes things easier, but it's not like, doesn't make things trivial, except for maybe city outskirts. Only bad part about 1.1 right now is this bug with the camera, since there are hazards here that you can't see. Now I'm ahead of him, so he can't hurt me. Nice. I think it's just plus 105. Oh, Misty Maze too. Cool. All right, let's run it again. Gosh, I hope they don't remake 06. I'd much rather them spend their time remaking something better. Let's Start the recording just in case. All right, let's do it. Actually started properly. Yep, it's like Sonic Boom where you outrun a firewall. I don't know if the Sonic Boom hack is actually good. It's just got that as its iconic moment. Never played it. Oh, the input oh, no, it is working. Never mind. Thought the input display wasn't working for a sec when I changed controllers. Whoops. I messed up. I was supposed to homing attack there. I think I can make this work. Yeah. This puts us here. Then we're good. We... Well, I don't necessarily know if Sega would want you to play 06. Well, at this point, with how dedicated fans are and the talent that the fans have, and the willingness... Oh, nice. I thought I was far enough to where it wouldn't hit. I'm gonna drop a restart, since we have enough time for me to do so on that, because that's kind of a brutal place to die. There's pretty much modern ways to play every Sonic game other than, like, Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. In terms of an official capacity, those are, like, the only two that you really need emulator. All of the, like, main series hits, obvious. Well, no, because you have Origins for all the handheld stuff. I suppose Rush and Advance as well. A collection could be nice for those. The unfortunate thing is that they wouldn't put any effort into an Advanced Rush collection. So, even though the Advanced games could really benefit from a wider screen, and Rush could benefit from being on a single screen than being locked to two screens, neither of those would probably happen in an official collection. Yeah, Riders could be cool. I would definitely consider Riders a spin-off, though. Separate team with unlimited time, yeah. Well, to even do even to somewhat match the expectations of, that would be set with adventure remakes. It would have to be like a Mario Wonder situation with unlimited time and shit. It's just like, it's a very dangerous move to remake the adventure games, 100%. Well, this is very unfortunate. Can I sneak my way up here? I can. It's kind of funny that this and Misty Maze 2 are my most difficult stages. Do I want to drop a restart again? Like, I lost a lot of time. Yep. We're gonna reset one more time here. I'm going no reset on this one, though, since I've restarted twice. Oh no, I can't play as Sonic and not Tails, only just Sonic. Whoever's willing to make a good Sonic game. Thanks, Gale. I'd be down for that. What's up, Neff? How's it going? Yeah, with the adventure games, it's kind of either a proper dev cycle or just don't even bother. Because... you can't tarnish the reputation if the remake never exists. Well, it's kind of unfortunate that Chao... I feel like it'd be really difficult to fuck up Chao because they're already not that interesting. The most fun part of the Chao is raising the Chao and see how it looks different and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because the actual Chao races and Chao karate are so fucking boring. And that the optimal way to do it is to just use the animal glitch to get a guy to 99 in all stats, regardless of its grade spread, and just sit there and grind it all out at once. Oh yeah, me and my brother had some crazy Chao in the garden. We never made a Chaos Chao because we didn't know it existed, but... well, to be a fan of the Chao Garden, you had to be kind of a fan of the idea of raising the Chao, you know? Because that's the coolest part of the Chao Garden, because the things you could do with the Chao are pretty boring. It was about the love of the game, of raising it. Oh, that sucks. Can finally get Sonic in a... because it fucks up stuff. I'm pretty sure it messes up Sonic's abilities cross. I know that when the decomp version makes its rounds, that they want you to be able to, like, team up all the characters together with each other. Kind of like Mania Addendum does. You got to parasocial? Unhealthy attachments kind of sound like your thing. I'd say it's kind of like Pokemon, but actually playing, like, actually raising and using the Pokemon is way more fun than what you do with the Chao in the Chao Garden. I don't know you, I'm just teasing. Yeah, I think it's sort of like Encore mode. Yeah, with what they have planned for the decomp version of this mod, basically turning it into its own fan game that has no limitations, it's gonna go from, like, the GOAT to the goatiest GOAT that ever goated. Like, the dev team's on some fucking drugs, I swear. Yo, what's up, Real Deal? This mix is quite mega. Well, I think the simplest thing is, one, don't have 5 tiers of the same race. But two, just literally being able to control the Chow. Would be a good start. Because they could get away with it in Sonic Adventure 2 when everyone playing Adventure 2 were youngins. But for modern day gaming, the Chow Garden would need to be way more stimulating than it is. In terms of, like, those types of mechanics for it. Hit the switch. That's fine. As long as I hit the switch, which I did. To a TikTok stim board? What does that mean? It's me, Mario. Seems like there are some very weird homing attack targets in 1-1 here. Oh, that's fine. I was gonna peel out, but this works as well.
It's showtime.
Does the secret in the pipe exist? What do you mean? Like compilations of the most overstimulating shit you've ever seen in your life. Oh, interesting. Time to write them up. I'm not sure. You can look at the level map. If you join the Mega Mix Mania Discord, they have a link to all the level maps, and you can see if it's there. What's up, Snook? Mega Mix is going okay. Had a fairly okay run to start things out. Oop, I need this launch. Whee! Yo, terrible place to land, but whatever. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Come on. Yo, nice light dash. Yo, nice light dash. Yeah, Dark Fortress's song is so fucking good. But I could say that about every song in Mega Mix mode. It is. Never played Undertale or Deltarune, don't have any interest. Not only do I have no interest in the game, but I also have no interest in joining the fan community of that game. Those games, rather. Was early. Yeah, sick. Alright, we're bottom barreling. Deltarune is good? Great. Just because the game's good doesn't mean I have to play it. There are plenty of good games that I don't play. Oh, I see. I guess is Deltarune just not as popular as Undertale? Like, I understand it's a sequel game, but... I don't know why Sega would remake 3D Blast. Unless they feel like throwing money away. But at least with what I know about Undertale, I feel like interacting with people and their experiences on the story is kind of the point. What's a good game? Well, I wouldn't know if it's a good game, but like from what I hear about them being good games is like God of War, probably will never touch. Mass Effect will probably never touch. But you never know where things will go. I'm never gonna say never, because who knows what the content's gonna expand into. By this time next year, I could be a PokeTuber. I would love to do a main channel style video on Heart and Soul. One year later. Okay, guys, so I'm collecting all of the Pokemon in Withering Waves. Pokemon Withering Waves, and it's got an insane Pokédex. Whoa, Pika! Yo, bro, is that a Gigantamax Pikachu GX? Welcome to another unboxing video. You tip $50, I'll bend the pack. Well, if I didn't do Sonic content, I probably wouldn't have played Frontiers. Probably would have played Shadow Gens because of how much I liked the original gens. And then maybe if I somehow caught wind of Mega Mix Mania, I would have played it. But majority of the Sonic games I have played, I would have not even considered touching if I weren't who I am. Like, collecting all the Pokemon? Fuck no, that takes way too long. I do not have the time to sit down and collect and fill out living dexes. Maybe I'd do it for, like, Gen 1. There are just way too many Pokemon for that shit. I also fucked up again. I'm dropping the restart, the time save is so big. Yeah, I definitely would have not touched Frontiers. That game's marketing was ass cheeks. Nope. Am I screwed? I'm not screwed. Literally did the reset so I could take this route. Because it skips entire sub. I don't think I need to stop there. I think that route just throws me into the spring and I can avoid that water geyser. Yeah. Now here's the thing, like I say with the IGN Unleashed video is like, that is a perfectly valid and reasonable experience to have with the game. What I don't understand is why that's what they used for marketing people to want to play the game. Like, that's what confused the fuck out of me. Like, why did we pick a guy that played the game slowly and methodically? Which, again, there's nothing wrong with, but again, for marketing the game, it seems like a very silly choice. Misty Maze 2 is just a really good level in general. Definitely the hardest level in the game, in terms of, like, going fast. Yeah, it also doesn't help that, like, I've also watched content on Undertale, so I pretty much, like, know its story and its vibe. And since the game is mostly for story, I think it would not be very interesting to me, since I already know how events are going to play out. The Unleashed review from IGN was made in the time before the internet softened up and didn't want to offend people as much. Like, it's just... Literally, the language used in the video is a product of the era. Oh, he's not dead. Because of how advanced algorithms are now and shit, like... Most folks who are, like, because those people still exist. That talk like how Hillary does in that review. But they usually get clowned on because, especially if they're smaller, they're gonna get their content pushed to people who are, like, really interested in that stuff, and, like... They're just gonna get clowned because of it. From hyper fans watching the content. Because you gotta remember that's also this, the same era of the internet and just, like, life in general, when it was cool to say, like, I raped that boss. Which is obviously very much not okay nowadays. It throws me off if I go back for, like, some nostalgia with, like, old playthroughs. And I hear someone go, like, oh yeah, dude, I just raped that guy. I'm like, oh. Damn. The lawless land back then, yeah, it really was. Well, being super soft can only take you so far because it feels ingenuine. What I really do like, though, is that there's a saying I heard recently of just, like, if you're not offending people, you're not making a difference. Obviously, you know, I know this is the internet, I'd be like, oh, you know, so if I say this, then, like, I should be alright with it, even if it offends people. Because that's how the internet is, but obviously it's, like, advice in a general sense. And it's also more what folks get offended by, well, some folks, a very minority amount of folks get offended by nowadays is trivial shit, like video game opinions, for example.
It's showtime.
I'm offended by you. I'm glad I'm making a difference. Real deal. Yeah. Because it doesn't take that much to get noticed, which is kind of, you know, funny to think about. Like, a tweet with 10,000 likes is like a viral tweet. But in the greater sphere of the amount of people that are on Twitter, it's not actually that many. 10,000's just still a big number to a single person. It's a double-edged sword. There are absolutely advantages. Message boards aren't really any different. It's just message boards are unoptimized versions of the current social media we have. Yeah. The dopamine hit of attention is very high. Which is something I very most definitely ride as well. Wait, is there an up here? Oh no, it's just like a extra thing. Gotta stop giving me attention then? True. Then frozen Thin Mints? I can think of many things better because mint is garbo. Save it for toothpaste and floss. Frozen tagalongs, to name one. Get me up there. I'm unsubbing. You can't! Haha! I already have your money for the month. Get owned. Yeah, the backgrounds are great.
It's showtime.
Thin mints are great for the garbage. I don't think I've hit this guy once, which is a problem. Since I'm trying to go fast. The obvious one is Ultimate Flash Sonic. I played a decent amount. And then the other one I have vivid memories of is the Super Mario Bros. Crossover, where you could play as, like, Mario, Link, Sonic, Samus, and Kid Icarus in Mario 1. And they all had special abilities. Very cool game, honestly. I played as Samus mostly. To break my typecast, I played as Samus mostly because she could shoot the enemies. So it made the game really easy. Sorry, bro. I have to tell you the truth. I've been playing video games all my life, so, like... Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Adventure 2, and Heroes were my formative year Sonic games, with the occasional rental Sonic Riders and Shadow the Hedgehog thrown in. But in terms of non-Sonic stuff, like Pokemon was huge for me. Got into Majora's Mask for a bit. Game's fun. That's kind of the Smash Bros. Thing. I learned about Metroid through Melee. Come on. I still like Mario more than Sonic. Mario's just good. One Mario game, well, the next game I would love to take off my backlog of games that I want to play is Super Mario RPG Remake. I had the original on the Wii Virtual Console, but never got far enough because I didn't have experience with JRPGs, but the remake looks awesome. And, I'd love to stream Paper Mario, too. Paper Mario is so fun. Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a remake of Paper Mario 1. I also played a lot of Call of Duty and Halo when I was younger, too. Definitely fell out of Call of Duty, but I don't really have the means of just, like, pulling up Halo. But if I wish I did, because, like, Halo 1's definitely fun. I never played the campaigns of any Halo game, but I played a lot of multiplayer with my brother. And then, Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 was more a solo thing for me. But I played a lot of Borderlands co-op with my brother as well. I've played the original Paper Mario Thousand Year Door up to the Shadow Palace room where you have, where you fight the Ghost Sisters and Dupless. I never beat the game. I would love to play Thousand Year Door remake on stream too. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. COD peaked for me at Modern Warfare 2, 100%. Though I loved a good dose of Black Ops, and Black Ops 3 Zombies was a lot of fun. Alrighty, folks, that's going to be it for me today. Tomorrow, you're going to be seeing me with some more Sonic P-06. We're going to do some more speedruns. I may toss in some roguelike in there as well. I've had an inkling to play that. I'm live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, you can scroll right below the stream on Twitch, or you can click the third link in the description if you're watching the YouTube stream. I'll send you to an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule, so the work's already done for you. If you like Sonic the Hedgehog, I've got a lot of that for you, especially 3D and sometimes 2D Sonic games. But I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow with more Blue Guys. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. You can also check out my YouTube channels via links in the description on the YouTube stream and in the thing I just posted on Twitch. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Very redundant.